Hey Internet, my name is Zippy and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. We are on board with our Eeloo 1 mission and we are currently only 1 hour away from our Eeloo encounter. And look at this small pixel over there, this is the planet, this is Eeloo. We even have a visual on this planet and this is pretty amazing. So yeah, in a short amount of time, as I said, in 1 hour, right now only in 59 minutes, we will have our Eeloo encounter, and about 19 hours later we will arrive at Eeloo at our periapsis of 233 kilometers. So it's a quite long flight through the sphere of influence of Eeloo, and then we can hopefully insert ourselves into an orbit. Well, it's a little bit interesting because we do have only 358 units of liquid fuel left, and I hope this is good enough to finally arrive at Eeloo and to establish an orbit around Eeloo. And yeah, so I'm really excited, and at first I want to get closer to the Eeloo encounter. So let us speed up a little bit in time and get closer. I like to do it as usual very gently, so only 1 minute, 20 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay, let's switch over. And here, Eeloo has become a little bit bigger as we are approaching it, and shortly, in a few seconds, we should be inside the sphere of influence of Eeloo. Yeah, now we are there. And we currently do have an orbital velocity of about 1700 meters per second. So yeah, we are approaching, and we can now do the first set of signs. So at first, let me do a crew report. You search the sky for other nearby planets. You think Eeloo must be lonely out here by itself. Maybe we should pay it a visit and cheer it up a bit. Yeah, we will definitely do this. And 60 signs. Not bad. 60 signs. Okay, let's transmit this. Let's transmit this back home. Unfortunately, we haven't got any contract for Eeloo. This is a little bit sad, but well, nevertheless, we are now in Eve orbit. Not Eve, in Eeloo orbit, and not Eeloo orbit, in Eeloo sphere of influence. I'm thinking ahead. And yeah, okay, we did this. Now let's see, we can do hopefully a gravity data. Though the surface appears to be smooth, there are fluctuations under the surface of the planet. 240 signs. Wow. Let's keep it. I do not think that we can do the thermometer or the accelerometer, so in this case the only thing left over or to do is Johnski or Lembro. I think Lembro. Lembro will go in EVA. Okay, Lembro, switch on your lights, switch on your jetpack, and have a look over to Eeloo. Wherever this planet is, over there it is. You can see Eeloo, barely you can see it. And what's your EVA report? You've recorded, okay, 96 signs. 96 signs as an EVA report in high space over Eeloo. This is crazy. Okay, and then you can also get the data. Okay, gravity scan while in high space over Eeloo added. And let's port again. Okay. So we then have something to transmit. Review stored data. Gravity scans keep it, but the EVA report we can transmit it back home. And okay, data was transmitted. Now let's have a look at our trajectory. Oh, this is quite long trajectory. When we will arrive there? Wait, can I focus on my view on Eeloo? This would be quite helpful. Yeah, I can. Okay, this is good. Okay, on the one hand, I want to, maybe in 8 hours, this is good enough. I want to change a little bit the inclination, like this. Yeah, this is good, because I like to be in an equatorial orbit. And then, what do I need to do? I think, do I need to speed up or do I need to slow down? 37. 35. 240. Maybe we will do the inclination change once we arrive there. I think it's much better. So let me just do at first an orbit. I think we should at first establish an orbit around Eeloo before we can then. Whoa. This is a heavy burn. 1218 meters per second for the burn to get captured by Eeloo, and then we do have such a high apoapsis. What? Eeloo apoapsis of 21 days? Are you sure about this? Okay, but it's 4 days. This is strange. This is really strange. Okay, but at first we need to get captured. I think this is the best idea to start with at first. Okay, let's start getting closer to Eeloo. I hope we do have enough fuel. And I want to control from here. Okay, we are controlling from here. This is good. And look how small the sun has become as we are now in Eeloo's sphere of influence. Okay, 19 hours until the burn. So we can speed up a little bit in time and get closer to Eeloo. And how long will this burn take? Maybe I should start about, well, 3 minutes before the burn or so? Or 4 minutes? Well, let's start 5 minutes. Let's say 5 minutes, and if we then see that we do have enough time, then I can get closer to the maneuver node, but I think 5 minutes before the burn is the best time. And somehow our orbital velocity isn't increasing. Oh, no, just a tiny bit. Okay, so, okay, let's get closer to Eeloo. And it's interesting to see how the planet is getting closer and closer and bigger as we are approaching it. And still we are 5 hours out. And look how slow the orbital velocity is increasing. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Okay, now it's speeding up a little bit. But still, yeah, it's pretty slow in the time increase. Okay, now we are getting closer. I do not want to overshoot. Okay, 8 minutes. Now we are close to Eeloo. This is cool. This is a cool planet. This looks interesting. Okay, now, where is the maneuver node? I think I just need to burn retrograde. I hope we do have enough fuel, and maybe it's good that I've already launched the supply mission. And how long the burn will take? 6 minutes. Okay, it's not bad that I'm doing it in this position. And yeah, very good that I'm setting up some additional fuel up to Eeloo, because I think the two carbonauts, Johnski and Lembro, will get stuck up here. And so in this case, yeah, I think it's good that we are doing it right now, or that I've already done the launch of the supply mission, because otherwise it would take much longer time to rescue them and to bring them back home, because, well, my biggest goal is to bring back home a surface sample from every planet or every celestial body of the Kerbal system, and in this case, yeah, they need to return at some point, otherwise I need to launch another manned mission, and in this case it's much cheaper to just send up a supply mission to bring up some fuel. Okay, the burn is going on, and here you can see 5 minutes of a burn. In this case, I think I will just speed things up, and you can watch me doing the burn, and then we will see us again on the other side of the burn. Okay, less than 30 seconds to go, so we are about to be hopefully captured by Eeloo. And what about our fuel? Our liquid fuel is down to 130 units of liquid fuel, so this is not very much. And yeah, I am more than glad that I already launched the orange fuel tank in the planetary stage to bring my guys back home, because otherwise I think they would really get stuck here, and this would be really sad. And now let's have a look at our burn, and we are still not captured. Okay, Something is wrong. We should have been captured right now. We need to continue the burn, and then we would be captured. 11 days. 11 days is a little bit crazy. 4 hours. 4 hours is much better. 5 hours. 7 hours. I think 7 hours. Or will I will increase it maybe to 10 hours. This is a little bit longer, but on the other hand, it gives me more option to change a little bit the inclination if my orbit is a little bit broader. I hope this reduces a bit the amount of fuel I need to change the inclination. But yeah, okay, in 7 minutes the next burn will come up. And are we now in near space? Let me just see. Crew report. While in high space over Eeloo. Okay, reset. So we need to get much closer to it, but at first let me do a short time warp to get closer to our burn. And let's start turning towards the maneuver node. Okay, Lembro is not quite happy, but Johnski is smiling. Johnski is happy about this. This is cool. So, second burn. This time we get hopefully captured by Eeloo. This would be amazing. And now we should be in orbit. Yes, we are. We are in an orbit. This is amazing. Okay, I like now to have more or less an equatorial orbit. So I think I should do the inclination change over here. And wow, this would bring me again 271. How much liquid fuel is left? 113. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. At least I think we should try this to change our inclination a bit in 21 minutes. And I assume we are still not in near space, right? Crew report. No. Okay. Then we can continue our time warp. 15 minutes, 12 minutes. Getting closer to our burn. And okay. Right now. And the planet itself looks pretty interesting. Wait, let me at first aim for the node. Very good. Okay, yeah, the planet itself looks pretty interesting. It seems that he is covered under a thick crust of ice, but at some points, maybe, well, there are maybe some impacts or some holes, so we can see even the real surface of the planet underneath the ice. And there are some large cracks in the ice, so this is pretty cool. The planet is really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to land on this planet and to explore this planet and to see what the surface is made of and to get a surface sample and so on. So this is pretty amazing, and I can't wait to land down there. I think this will be a great challenge and a great endeavor. And yeah, so it's the very first time for me that I'm visiting Eeloo, and this is just amazing. This is really great. And yeah, the planet itself, as I said, looks pretty interesting with the thick crust of ice. And yeah, it's maybe a little bit like Enceladus, the moon of Saturn, which is also a very thick ice moon, and which is pretty interesting. And so, whoa. So yeah, I can't wait to explore this planet. And yeah, now we are more or less in an equatorial orbit, and in 5 hours we are out to our Eeloo apoapsis, where we then can lower our periapsis down to, I think I will go to 30 kilometers down. I think this should be good enough. Yeah, 5 hours. Okay, let's drift away from Eeloo as we are floating or flying out. And look at the small sun, this is crazy. As we are drifting towards our apoapsis, where we want to do our next burn. Yeah, this is just amazing to see the small sun. This is great. This is really great. And okay, let's slow down there. Time warp. And our fuel, well, 65 units of liquid fuel, so this fuel tank is almost empty. So they have no chance to return back home to Kerman. And they can be really glad that they hopefully already got informed that a supply mission has been launched for them so that they can be flying back home to Kerban once the thing has arrived. But this will still take a lot of days, so their mission will extend for, I do not know, for many days until they are able to return. But luckily we do have enough other missions going on, so it should be not so much of a problem. And yeah, now the final burn is hopefully to more or less circularize our orbit for a 31 by 37 kilometer orbit. This would be amazing. 194. I hope we can do this. I hope we can do this. Coming up in 5 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, let's get closer to Eeloo. And we can even see how the planet is rotating. Now, this is quite interesting. This is really cool. This is just beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to land on this planet. I think this must be just amazing. And few minutes to go. Oh, we are pretty close to this planet. Okay, let's stop here. Now we need to... Oh, this thing now looks huge. This is crazy. And let's do the burn. But the textures look a little bit unsharp and... Well, it looks like as if the textures haven't been loaded in, but I think this is just the surface of Eeloo, so this is a little bit crazy. Not very high quality textures from this altitude, but well, still, we have a beautiful view on this planet, and this is just amazing as we are orbiting around, or as we are flying above its surface at an altitude of about 36 kilometers. And I hope we are able. Yeah, I think the thing is then completely out of fuel once we finish the circularization of our orbit. This is also crazy. And cut the engine, very good. Okay, 32 by 36. Almost circular, not bad. And yeah, this thing is completely out of fuel. This is not good. This is really not good. Maybe I should use this thing right away to do the deorbit burn and to let it crash onto Eeloo, because I think I won't need it anymore, because, well, when my supply mission is arriving, the huge orange tank, then I will dock to this instead of this. So I can use this also to do the deorbit burn. But right now we have to do a little bit of science, because now I hope we are crew report. While in space near Eeloo, you search the sky for other nearby planets. Okay, we are currently cheering at our Eeloo up, and we can transmit this. Then we do have some more science. Wait, let me turn our spacecraft around. Now we can do the log gravity data. Though the surface appears to be smooth, there are fluctuations under the surface of the planet. Okay, let's keep it. Then we do have our thermometer, log temperature, collector and record. Okay, keep it. And what is the temperature? Toggle display. Minus 39 degrees. Okay, interesting. Interesting. And the toggle display, 1.23 meters per second squared. Interesting. And we can do even a mystery goo. The goo feels right home here. Okay. 120 signs, not bad. Let's keep it. Okay, this time, Johnski. Switch on your lights. Let go. Enable your jetpack. And you are now flying in orbit around Eeloo. And let's turn around. What do you think about this? 96 signs for EVA report while in space near Eeloo. Amazing. Okay. So now it's time to get the science data. Take data and take data. Very good, very good. Wait. I just see a flaw in my construction. Collect data, remove data. Okay, very good, very good. Grab board. Let me check one thing. I have built the whole capsule without a parachute, apparently. I do not see any parachute on the lander. Okay, this means I need to launch some kind of return mission for my 2 Kerbonauts once they are in Kerbal orbit again, because this thing has no parachute. Oh, this is interesting. Nice to know. Okay. So, I wanted to do something. Review directory. EVA report. Yeah, this is the right thing. Let's transmit it back home, and let's keep all the other data. Okay. Very nice, very nice. And we are drifting towards the Terminator. So I think I like to land once we are again in the daylight. So maybe over here. And let me just prepare. In this case, I would somehow, or I would be able to land somewhere in the sunlight. This is amazing. I think this is a good position, and I think I will do it with the interplanetary stage to do the burn, because here otherwise, well, I do not need it anymore. So in this case, I can just do the burn with it and let it disintegrate right away, because at some point my supply mission will arrive, and with the supply mission I can dock to it and fly back home. So I do not need anymore this driving section, so I can get rid of it. And yeah, I think this is a good solution to remove it right away, and so that we are not having space debris or anything like this. And okay, getting closer to the maneuver node. Okay, we overshot a bit, but this is not so much of a problem. Let's turn the thing around. And okay, like here, let's do the burn. Wow, camera. Let's stop it here. Okay, now we are definitely going down. And have we used any of the resources? No. Okay. So, and this thing is almost out of fuel, so yeah, we do not need it anymore. And we now can say, not control from here, but undock. No. I want to have my Kerbals. Wait. Because Eeloo 1, switch to. I need to change the key bindings, because after I upgraded my computer, I have completely forgot to change the key bindings for switching the vessels, and no, I'm not quite sure which key is currently mapped to this. And here in this case, I needed just to make sure that all my key bindings, or well, I need to make sure that then the key bindings are okay again. But right now I needed to do this via the orbital map. Okay, and let's activate the engine. And we should now drift a little bit... No. Drift a bit away. Okay. Now we need to turn completely around. And we can extend our landing gear. Okay, it's barely long enough so that we are not landing on top of the engine motor, on the rocket motor. This is good. And Johnski is smiling, while whereas Lembro isn't quite sure. And where we are possibly going to land, somewhere over there. Very good, very good. Okay, let's speed things up. And our orbital velocity up a little bit less, I have the feeling, than on the moon, so it should be no problem at all to land down here, I hope. And at first I like to go down to about 10 kilometers before I do anything, and below 10 kilometers I will start doing my burn to kill almost all of my lateral velocity. And that... okay, I'm below 10 kilometers, it's now time to kill almost all of our horizontal movement. Yeah, I think I like to land here on the ice. So let's do this. Let's do our landing. It should be no problem at all to land down here. Whereas there goes our interplanetary stage, goodbye stage. It was a nice flight with you, but unfortunately you had not enough fuel. So we need to separate, and I will land here and you will land somewhere else. Okay. This is exciting, this is really exciting, and well, it's hard to see anything. It looks like everything is the same here on this planet, except for these brown patches. But except for these patches, everything is, well, completely the same. This is crazy. Okay, we are descending. Everything looks good as we are coming closer. Everything is okay. Think maybe we are a little bit too fast. Our descent rate is a little bit too fast, but I think everything is okay. The burn was well timed. The burn was really well timed. This is just amazing. Okay, let's throttle down. Let's cut for one moment the engine completely and bring the nav ball or the retrograde vector directly on top of the nav ball. Let's switch on the light as we are descending. Looking good. Looking really good. The velocity is okay. And the planet looks even pretty amazing. Okay, okay, not too fast, not too fast. A very gently descent. Let's speed up a bit. Okay, just amazing. Gently, gently, gently. And touchdown. Well done. Well done. Good job, Lembro. Good job, Johnski. Amazing job. Well done. Okay, we are on the surface of Eeloo. Let's extend our ladder. And then we can do crew report. From Eeloo server, 75 signs, not bad. Let's transmit it back home. Okay, what else can we do? Observe mystery goo. You observe the goo, 150 signs, not bad. Observe materials bay. Some of the fine crystals lining Eeloo enter the materials bay. It appears that some of the samples have become more conductive in the extreme cold. 375 signs. Wow, this is crazy. Keep it. And okay, the gravity has a bit increased. Log gravity data. Gravity scans are very clear here. There appears to be little influence from other bodies. Okay, 300 signs. Wow. Let's keep it. And let's switch on the display. About 0.1 G, 0.167 G. Not bad, very small, very low gravity. Log seismic data. Cryovolcanic activity is detected in the interior of the planet. Okay, 300 signs. Wow, keep it. And temperature is down to, or is a little bit increased. Minus 30.91 degrees. Log temperature. Collected and recorded. 120 signs. Well done. Not bad. Okay, Johnski is so happy all the time. He is the first one. He is the very first one doing the EVA. Okay, let's do again the dramatic footage and the dramatic scenery as he jumps off from the last step of the ladder, and well done, well done. Whoa, he's quite fast. And he looks happy as he's walking across the surface of Eeloo. Well done, he's smiling, he is smiling, this is great. He seems to be happy. And okay, oh, I need to switch on. Take surface sample. Surface sample from Eeloo surface. Chipping away the icy surface, you find some brown soil underneath. 450 signs. Holy moly, this is not bad. EVA report. You've recorded the observations. 120 signs for an EVA report. Wow. Okay, keep the data. And while he is smiling, I like to plant a... Wow! Look at the smile, look at the smile, he's going crazy. Okay, let's plant a flag. Well done, well done. First landing on Eeloo. I can't write today. Performed by Johnski and Lembro Kerman. Okay, I hope I wrote his name correctly. Well done. Okay, we have planted our flag. This is really cool, this is really cool. Okay, at first we need to secure our science data just in case that this cryovolcanic activity is... Oh wait, I wanted to see one thing. Yeah, the gravity is quite low, so it's no problem at all to float around here. I need to do the jump test as well. At first, let's collect the data. Hey! Why can't I... Okay, now. Collect data. Remove data. Very good. And what is this? This mystery goo over here. Yeah. Collect data. Remove data. Just in the case that we detect cryovolcanic activity and we need to leave the surface, I want to secure the science data at first. And yeah, the jumping is quite good. And let's take data. Take data. And take data. Very good, very good. And port. Okay, we do have reviewed stored data, the EVA report for 120 signs. Let's transmit it back home. And let's keep all the other science data. Very nice, very nice. Okay, electric charge is going down. I do have only 100 charge. I do have only the electric charge of my lander can. Oh, I have not only forgot to add parachutes. I think I did this because I wanted to save some weight, because this is such a long flight up here and I wanted to save some fuel. I think that's why I have also not included batteries and not a parachute. But here, okay, we are now on the surface of Eeloo. And with this, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when we continue our Kerbal Space Program exploration with maybe more science on Eeloo, or maybe a landing or a arrival of another spacecraft. We will see what comes next. In this case, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Abby. See you!